Hello, 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 and today we're going to continue on here with Germany, not Germany as a complete state, so we're going after the Second World War, but after that, before that, I have to show you two things. One is this Georgia pic. This is one of the difficult ones to find from the beginning, and I forgot to show you this one in last clip, and then also this New Guinea set. These are let's say official copies, or something that they did as a kind of something to remember the colonies by. These are banknotes that are impossible to find. Still, these sets go for quite some good chunk of money. That said, let's go into the DDR, so the communist Germany or democratic Germany. So the first ones, and this I have complete, I think. The first ones are basically the old Heichmark, just with a stamp. Then it goes into this series here, and finally it goes into a similar, this one that looks a bit more communist, and this is the last series before the reunification. Goes all the way to 500 Deutschmark. For those of you that didn't know, at the time when there was a short period after the reunification where you could actually change these ones for 500 marks, and that was, you can see where that was going. These were much less, they were worth much less than that. And then you have these ones which are exchange bonds. Those I don't do that collection, so it's just some that I got. Then you have here some regional banknotes from Germany, Bayern. These are mostly from that period after the First World War. They're not complete, but they are some good, or it's not complete series. Interesting still to see. It's the only real regional that I collect, and this is because I'm from there. So I did get plenty of these in collections. They are not expensive. There's a few, of course, that are a bit more steep, but that's it. Then we go into the Federal Republic of Germany, or what you call today Germany. These ones are much harder to find, or much more expensive, especially the earlier ones. So I do have a few, but not in the best of states. Also, this series here, it's beautiful, very French looking, but hard to find. And then we go into pretty much modern, and this is only a question of how deep your pockets are, to be honest. For the stuff after the 100 Deutschmarks, I have here 1,000 Deutschmark, but not the latest 1,000. I think the latest that I have is only the 200. The 100 is, I'll do an exception here. I'll show some of the graded ones. I also have the big 38 asterisk, which is, I guess in this case, is a star note. This one. And I do have the 100 that is missing here in graded format. From there we go into Ghana, also a country that I almost have finished. Missing some of these, a few of these series here. Besides that, I think I'm complete, and I'm missing, of course, the first big intra banknote. I think for 5,000. I'm not sure if it was cedi, and it would have to check, but $5,000 I think at the time were pounds. Some nice banknotes. Some of them from this earlier series are actually getting expensive before they were reevaluated, because the cedi was actually, when they had the last reevaluation, let's say, it was quite valuable, but then of course it fell quickly and sharply. So these are, you see, I'm still have a few of those that I don't have. Then we go into Gibraltar. To be honest, not really a country that I collect so much. I do have some banknotes, especially the last series. I do have it complete. It's not really a focus of mine, Gibraltar. And from there, going to the Great Britain, also not really a focus of mine. There's a lot of banknotes, especially regional. I only have the latest stuff, let's say. Some 50s, some 20s, the latest 50. I think I have, the earlier notes I'm probably more or less complete. And these ones you do see in all kinds of cheap collections, like these were military money. From there we go into Greece, and I think this goes all the way until the end with Greece. So Greece first, some graded ones. Greece has a lot of banknotes, especially also during the hyperinflation period of after the Second World War, or the First World War. Not all pretty. These are not really pretty. Some of them are sliced in half, and that's the way it is. They are hard to find. They're expensive. Again, I got these from a collection, and then we go all the way to some actually pretty nice banknotes, like this case here, these French-looking ones. Two others that are not so nice. Hyperinflation in Greece was not as bad as in Germany, but it also escalated really high. Say here, 5 million drachma. This, I think it's 25 billion or 25 or 200 billion, something like that. So yeah, some of them are, especially there's a period in the 50s or so where they have some quite difficult ones to find, expensive, but then it goes into the earlier ones, which I do have complete, and these are cheap, or at least at the fair market value. And then there's these ones which are PIX 300 something, which are these smaller banknotes from a different issuing entity. And here, this is all that I have from Greece, and that was album number 13. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.